Smith We prepare for w.ar on negotiations with NFL. Bloomington, Minnesota. The current collective bargaining agreement between the NFL and the NFL Players Association doesn't expire for another 3 years, but the union's leadership group already is bracing for a long fight when the time comes for the next round of negotiations. "We prepare for war," NFLPA Executive Director DeMaurice Smith said when asked if he expected smooth negotiations and an easy resolution on a new CBA. That statement came after Smith emphatically shot down the notion of simply extending the current deal. This collective bargaining agreement was painfully negotiated at a time where the league secured a $4 billion war chest to put us out of business, Smith said while speaking at the NFLPA's State of the League press conference. More. Roger Goodell at his Teflon best in taking on NFL's pressing questions. More. USA Today Sports Super Bowl Olympics. More. Distractions are everywhere at Super Bowl, but players find methods to keep focus in 2011, while negotiating the current CBA and hammering out agreements on a variety of issues, including revenue sharing, salary cap and contract structures. The NFL and its players endured a lockout that lasted just more than 4 months. League revenue and player salaries have steadily increased. But Smith said the players see a need for an overhaul of the current agreement, and he anticipates that the owners do as well. "There's a lot of great things about the collective bargaining agreement, but whether it's the great things or the things that we don't like, collective bargaining agreements are grinding, exhausting elements that come out of two parties that want fundamentally different things," Smith said. "So, I could never imagine a world where you simply put a page on the back of it that says, 'This document is extended until 2035. Smith didn't, however, rule out the possibility of engaging the league's owners in potential negotiations before the expiration of the current CBA. NFLPA President Eric Winston agreed. "I've always said that we'd be open to talking," Winston said, "but there's a whole lot of conversations that need to be had and there are a whole lot of things that we have to go through the idea of what that might look like. Again, we have been preparing that this is going to be another long, arduous process, and whether it happens now or in 2019 or 2021, or on from there, that's what's going to happen. But there are a lot of guys that have been preparing and understanding exactly what's currently in this one and understanding the possibility that this could be long." Neither Smith nor Winston provided a specific list of the most pressing areas of the current CBA that need to be revised. However, the current fine system, player health care, contract structures, especially those of first-round draft picks, revenue sharing, the length of the season, and the scheduling of Thursday night football games rank among some of the areas that will garner attention. "There's no top 5 issues," Smith said. "There's just a series of issues where I think this group of player leaders and leaders that are going to come after them are going to be interested in, and how are we going to make this deal more equitable?" Follow Mike Jones on Twitter @ByMikeJones. Photos, one great shot from every Super Bowl.